What's up, warrior? Welcome back. Today, I'm going to be discussing why most people are stuck in their MLM. So, if you're involved in network marketing, this is for you. Or if you're involved in business, this will be helpful as well too. But I wonder if you've ever felt stuck. In fact, if you can have a moment of transparency, I'll have it with you. Who here's ever felt stuck before? You're doing the do, you're attending the trainings, you feel like you're being diligent, you have big goals, you're taking the product, you're attending the events, you're prospecting, you're sharing, and yet you feel like you're stuck. You feel like your goals are here, and yet you're always here. And you look at the other people that are high achievers, and you're like, what makes them any different than I am? Today, I want to unpack exactly why that is, and more importantly, what you can do about it. But if you've ever felt that way, like comment me below, because I've definitely felt that way. So I'll share with you a story. There was a time in our life that our first MLM business had fallen apart. If you've followed that, we built a successful one, and then it fell apart. Things happened, and we were aiming to rebuild it. And I was doing all the right things. I would go to the trainings, I was doing the personal growth, I was using the products, I was prospecting and getting customers and building a team. And it had felt like I took 2 steps forward and then 3 steps back, and then 3 steps forward and then another 3 steps back. And it was like this on and on and on and on and on thing. And I almost gave up because I'm like, I can't afford to do this anymore. It's not worth the time, the energy, the money, whatever that it is. And what happened is I got coached by Eric Worre, who is the GOAT, the greatest of all time when it comes to network marketing. And he taught me a couple of things that transformed my life that I want to share with you. And he used this analogy. And he said, James, imagine you are in a rocket, just like Elon Musk was launching rockets and everything. And imagine you're in that rocket and you're in the very beginning and you're aiming to launch it. How much gas and fuel, how much throttle do you have to use? Can you just go with 10% throttle? Right? 10%, you leave some in the tank, and then will that launch into the atmosphere? I'm like, nah. How about 50%? Can you launch with 50% of throttle? I'm like, no. He said, how about 99%? You leave just a little bit in the tank just in case. If you put 99% throttle into launching your business, would that get you into the atmosphere? I said, no. Well, what do you need? You need 100%. There's a difference of 100% and 99%. And it's not just a 1% difference, it makes all the difference. He said, James, then in your business, why don't you put in 100% so that you can launch into the atmosphere? I said, that's interesting. And it clicked for me. You see, the biggest reason why most people are stuck in MLM, or any goal for that fact of the matter, is we're leaving some throttle on the table, aren't we? We never committed all in. We made a decision, kind of. We said, I will try this for a little bit and then I'll see. I will dip my toe into the water is what we see. I will see how this goes and then I'll put more into it. I'm going to fit this in the nooks and crannies of my life. And yes, that's true. And I love MLM for that because it's designed for the part-timer. But what happens is this, you see, if we understand how the mind works, we understand that we have a mind, we have a body, we have a spirit. And if we want certain results in our life, then we're going to take certain actions in our life. But the only actions we're going to take that'll lead to the results that we're looking for, they must be things that we believe subconsciously. So think about it this way. Ladies, perhaps this will resonate with you. Have you ever had a man, and men, this happens as well with you too, that they tell you, I love you, but it's just lip service? Can I get an amen if this happened before? You can tell. They don't mean it. They say, I love you, babe. And you're like, I don't feel it. I don't feel it. Like there's just something off right there. It's just like, I don't know. I could see you saying it. I could see the lips moving, but it's just not clicking. I don't feel the devotion. I don't feel the dedication. I don't feel the commitment. And what you're really saying, intuition is simply your ability to be able to monitor and to assess someone else's vibration. And a vibration is simply a thought with an emotion. In our businesses, the reason why most people are stuck in MLM, and myself included, is because the reality is we have never actually made that decision subconsciously to say, I've already won. I'm already in. I'm 100%. We live a little bit on the table, don't we? We live a backup plan, don't we? We say that if things don't work out, who cares? I could just go back to my job. If things don't work out, then it's all good. I'm here for the personal development. I'm here for the product. And maybe you are. And that's great. I'm talking to the person that truly wants a breakthrough in their MLM business. I'm talking to the person that's sick and tired of seeing where their paychecks and their promotions and their potential is. I'm talking to the person that actually is real serious when they're looking at their business saying, I want this to pay me like a multi-million-dollar business. If you would like your business to pay you like a multi-million-dollar business, comment a 7 in the comments below. I'm talking to the few right now. But for that person, why are we stuck? Because we're leaving some on the table. We've never truly committed and made a decision and said, I'm going all in. Decision number 1. Backed by action. What's the action? I'm going to unpack this in the next couple of days. But when you launch a business, you're launching it. When you launch a business, you are all in, all out massive action. Here's a sign that we're not all in. We start asking certain questions like, how long is it going to take? We start asking questions like, can I only talk to this many people? We start keeping count. Talk to Elon Musk when he's launching Tesla or any type of business. Does he count the hours? Does he count the work? No. Isn't it whatever it takes, however long that it takes to be able to get the job done? There's a difference of an all-in mindset on things, isn't there? And when it comes to what we actually do to launch an MLM business, here's the priority. This is also when you know that you're stuck and you're not going to be able to launch. We spend major time on minor things, as Jim says. Minor things, personal development. Now it's helpful, right? We need to, right? Minor things, pumping ourselves up. Minor things, attending trainings to pump other people up. These are all good things, but they're not the things that are going to change the game in your business, right? Minor things that are helpful, looking at your goal card. Minor things, using your product or your service. Minor things, prospecting, meaning I'm making new friends. Major things. The biggest thing that we get paid for to actually launch in your network marketing business, major thing, exposing people to your amazing product, service, or business. That's the only thing. Number of people being presented to. It doesn't matter if you're real serious about your goals. It doesn't matter if you're attending everything. It doesn't matter if you're the most positive person in the world. The most major thing is, are we showcasing what our offer is to enough people. That's the major thing. Now, some of us don't want to hear that, right? And if this does not click with you, then I'm not talking to you right now, right? For 95% of people that are involved in MLM, they're truly not involved yet to achieve their dreams yet. They're not committed yet, which is fine. I was like that for many, many years. So keep on plugging in, keep on using the product, keep on going to the training and all that. But I'm talking to the few right now that say, I'm sick and tired of being stuck with my results. I'm sick and tired of my friends and family telling me, is that thing going to work? I'm sick and tired of making excuses to myself on why I'm not achieving everything that I know that I can absolutely achieve. I'm sick and tired of not unleashing that inner warrior that's within me. I'm sick and tired of not being able to actually achieve the things that I've said that I want to achieve. I'm talking to that person right now. If that's you, comment me below. Because if that's the case, then this series, I'm going to talk to you about exactly how to launch things. I'm going to talk to you about exactly how I got out of the quicksand that so many of us stay into. I'm going to talk to you about the differences of what professionals do versus amateurs in the network marketing business. And if you follow these steps, I'm telling you, life changes real quick because we have a beautiful business. We have a beautiful opportunity. We have a beautiful, beautiful thing on our hands. It's just that so many times we're not looking at it and doing it the right way. And I want to guide you through that process. So I'm going to do a 5-part series on this. If this did encourage you, like this, share this, subscribe to my YouTube for this plus a lot more as well too. And if you're interested, if you're looking for another opportunity, or maybe you've been looking for coaching, stuff like that on this, I'd love to be able to work with you. The Warrior Movement, our business organization, is expanding and scaling, and I'm coming out with some real cool tools to be able to help the Warrior Movement family. Fill out the form in the bio, and would love to have a conversation with you. But I'm telling you this, mark my words, you're going to see things change real fast in your life, in your business, and we're going to be able to do it together. And it's going to happen. It's going to be a lot of fun. All right, everyone. Other than that, thanks for tuning in. We'll see you on the next ones. Warrior out.